All right. And always feel free to come on after class as well if you need and would like to have any questions. All right, so going with the flow, really, what does that mean? So we have, so our kidneys are, what we know as going with the flow, right? Obviously, kidneys is one thing, but what's really interesting, and I really want to share this so that you get like a visual of our body. So our body is made up of between 60 and 70% of fluid. So this thing that we have here is well over half just fluid, whatever the fluids are in the body, water, blood, synovial fluids, there's just, and so when we talk about hydration, it's just so important because that's how our body, if we don't have that fluid, then our organs can't function optimally. And like, for example, our brain is made up of a brain and our heart, both are made up of about 70% of fluid, right, in them. Our lungs, 83% are fluid, not tissue and, whatever muscles and all of that kind of stuff. And our skin is 64% fluid. Our muscles and our kidneys are almost 80% fluid. And even our bones have fluid in them, about 30%. So I just wanted to give you that visual of how important it is to stay hydrated and move and go with the flow, right? Because that's how our bodies function. And as we get older, like with many things, we're wiser. But our physical body, the muscles start to relax, and we don't pass urine into our bladder as easily. And so it's important to do. We're going to work on that today. Not work on it, but we're going to invite all that motion to flow, to go with that flow, right? And so obviously, physically, it's good for so many body parts and all of our organs, and mentally, it's good for wisdom and gentleness when we're flowing, we have a kidney meridian that runs down the front of our body and down the backs of our legs, right? And so I'm getting chatty, but I just want you to know how important it is. And lastly, and I say this, I've said this a couple of times, but drinking good, maybe filtered water as much as you can. The rule of thumb is to drink half of your weight in ounces. So for example, if you weigh 100 pounds, 50 ounces of fluid of water a day. Yeah, and that doesn't really include coffee because that can be a diuretic, or tea, just fluid. So that's a lot, I know, but it's a marker. And doing it at our age during the morning and midday, best, because in the evening, don't want you to have to get up and go to the bathroom. So there we are. A little lecture on this fluid, which is also why when we have a full moon, we are so affected by the pull and push of the moon, because we're 70% water, just like the tides, like the ocean. So let's find our chair, find a nice tall spine. Let's flip our palms up on our lap. Good. Just arrive in your space. You can just gently close your eyes. Just come into this space and feel how nice it feels to just close the eyes, how you start to relax automatically when you take that sense of sight out of the picture. Yeah, good. So let's take a breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Just let it go. Feel the body relax. Another breath in. And breathe out. Now I want you to bring your awareness to your belly and your heart. Next time we breathe in through the nose, feel your belly rise up, feel your heart lift. Pause the breath at the top, and slowly through the nose, let the breath out as you feel the heart drop back and the belly drop in a little bit. Tiny little movements, and then pause at the bottom. You can incorporate Ujjayi breath. So breathing in, belly gently rises, heart lifts. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale, relax the heart, belly draws back. pause. Just do 5 more like that at your own pace. Right, breathing in, pause, breathe out. Each breath, again, Ujjayi, if you have that, a little whisper sound in your throat, helps you to slow down and heat the breath. So adding some good oxygen to our bloodstream and our lungs, right? And then that fluid carries that oxygen from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Put a little smile on your face in gratitude that you brought yourself here today. Take care of yourself. Notice how the exhale breath helps you to relax. On your last breath, no hurry. And just the next time that you breathe out fully, you can relax the breath. Just find your natural breath here. Yeah, good. Little smile on the face. Again, in gratitude that we were given this body in this lifetime. What a gift. All right, so when you're feeling ready and complete, just gently flutter the eyes. Just open them up softly. Good. Yeah. So that was just 4 minutes or so. And how do you feel now than you did 4 minutes ago? Just that breath, closing the eyes, and that breath is your life preserver, right? And then fluid. Yeah, and you'll feel so much better. All right, so let's get into the body a little bit. The meridian, again, our meridian, which is meridians are energy centers throughout our body. We have many, all different. They're usually connected to organs. This one's kidney, but front of the chest, down the front of the chest, to the back of the legs, to the inside of the ankle, and out the ball of your feet. That's where our kidney meridian is to help us with the flow. So we're going to just do some stretches for that. Good. All right, so you can bring your hands down onto your lap. Good. Take a breath in and breathe out. And as you breathe in, lift the chin. As you breathe out, tuck the chin to your chest. Stretch your shoulders back as your head falls forward. Good. And then continue on breathing in as the head goes up and out as the chin comes to chest. Good. And each time head drops a little bit more, shoulders reach a little bit further back and down. Last one here. Big breath. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we just do the stretches and the poses and not the breath, right? Then that's not yoga. Next time the chin comes to chest, pause and start doing some slow circles with the head. Nice and slow. Inhaling as you go to the side and up, and exhaling as you go to the other and drop your head down. And you can close your eyes again just to see how different this stretch feels with your eyes open or closed. Next time the chin that comes to the chest, pause, and then slowly reverse. Do a few circles on the other side, going the other direction. Smile on the face. Breath is nice and relaxed and deep. Doesn't take much for us to tap into our body, our prana energy, and feel better. Next time you come forward, pause, press down into your toes. Feel your toes pressing into the floor as you lift the head back up. Good. If you have your eyes closed, feel free to float them open or keep them closed the whole class if you'd like. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your ear to the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Take your left arm and just let it hang down. Yeah, feel that nice stretch. Good. And on your next exhale breath, slowly turn your chin down towards your collarbone, just to where it feels good on your body. Get that nice stretch, that right top of your shoulder. Breathe. On an inhale breath, press into your feet to slowly roll your chin back forward. Good. Return your left hand onto your lap. Take your right hand to the right side of your head. On an inhale breath, just help that head come straight back up and relax. Good. Take a breath in, find your tall spine, heart lifts. Exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Good. Always a smile on the face. That helps us to relax and enjoy the pose. Relax the right arm, just let it hang down if that feels okay. If that feels like too much, bring the hand back onto the lap. Good. And breathe. Each time you exhale, find the body, the shoulders soften. And on your next exhale breath, maybe you draw your chin slowly down towards your left collarbone, just like you're going to look down to the floor. A couple breaths there. Feel that nice stretch. Now on the right shoulder, top of the shoulder, the neck. On an inhale breath, press into your toes. Slowly roll your chin back forward. Good. Return your right hand onto your lap. Take your left hand to the left side of your head and gently guide and help your head come back up. Good. And relax. Wiggle it out. Nice. Good stretch. Roll the shoulders just however it feels comfortable for you. Forward and back. Relax the arms down. Press down into your feet and gently lift your shoulders up. This is not only a shoulder stretch, and if you can see, your upper body is smiling, so bring that smile to your face. Yeah, it's also a spine stretch. Good. When you're pressing into your feet, lifting your shoulders, you feel that spine getting a nice stretch. And then exhale, next exhale breath, just relax the shoulders down. Let's shake out our hands. Good. And then we're going to bring our fingertips together as if we have water, right? This is about fluid today. If we have water on our fingers, and we're going to flick the water off our fingers. It's like when you're doing that, you know, be playfully to somebody when you're swimming or, you know, just flicking water forward, almost like we're flicking energy out into the universe. Yeah. Nice stretch for the hands. Make sure you're getting all your fingers, that your pinky fingers involved as well. Good. A couple more here. Yeah, just imagining that this beautiful energy that we have, we're just sending it out into the world. Good. And relax. Shake the hands out again. And good. Let's take our fingertips now and start to tap our chest. So that meridian, the kidney meridian, starts right about underneath your collarbone as it starts to go down. So it can go up and down a little bit. Waking up that kidney meridian. Yeah, saying, hey, energy, wake up, do your thing, detoxify me. Yeah, the blood detoxifies us. Obviously, the urine in the bladder and the excretion of that is a detoxification. Good. All right. Now let's take our palms to the side of our chest and then just massage the sides of your ribs. Notice how you feel there. Whenever I do that, I get like a tingling through my whole body. That's waking up our prana energy. Yeah, good. Just some self love and relax. Good. Wiggle out the shoulders. Let's float the right arm forward. Lift your fingers up. Take your left hand to the front of your fingers and stretch your fingers back towards your shoulder. Try to keep your right arm fairly straight. Yeah, just getting a little stretch for our wrists here. Not forgetting about our hands and our feet ever. Good. And then do the other hand. So just coming over to the same thing, but on the other side. So find a stretch that feels good. Yeah. And then now take that left hand, reach the fingers down and press that gently, that palm or your hand towards your body. Yeah, towards your armpit. Getting a stretch now on the top of your hands, which is very uncommon. Most of our task work is here. We want to stretch the top of this hand. And let's flip over to the other side. Stretch the top of that right hand. Just nice. Be careful. Be kind to yourself. Get a stretch, but nothing should be painful or uncomfortable. Good. And let's shake that out. Yeah, good. All right, and we're going to bring our hands now to our heart here. Just relax the elbows down. And just starting to do a little full movement in our arms and shoulders. We're going to inhale. Just float your fingers up. Spread your fingers up, hands out wide. Circle, sweep, down and back to prayer. You can do slow, tiny little circles depending on how your shoulders feel, or you can do bigger. But follow the breath. As you inhale, you go up and out, and as you exhale, you come down and into the chest. Just do it gracefully, beautifully, whatever feels good on your body. Maybe eventually the circles get a tiny bit bigger. Yeah, good. Next time you come to the center, the hands to the chest, we're going to reverse that. So we're going to take a breath in here and exhale, hands go down and out, and inhale, they come up and back to center. Exhale, down and out. So just find that cadence in your breath as you do these sacred circles. Yeah. And next time that your hands float to your heart, you'll pause. Good. All right. So we're going to take let's bring our hands onto our lap here. Let's get a little bit of a forward fold going here. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, keep your spine straight, your head above your spine, and just let your body drop forward to wherever it is. If it feels more comfortable on your body, you can come up, spread your legs a little wider, and come forward. And you can experiment with that. Because sometimes if we have a belly and we want to get further, giving it a little room is good for us. Yeah. So find your forward fold here. Just take a couple breaths, nice and long and slow and deep, your breaths. On your next inhale breath, press into your feet. Slowly bend your hands, slowly float the body back up. Tiny little forward fold, so good for our brain, right? Because all this movement we're doing, let's heel toe our feet back to that hip distance apart, is that's allowing the blood to get to the brain. Yeah, good. Okay, also stretching our back. All right, we're going to take one hand on top of the other, elbows straight out to the side. Good. And we're going to inhale to one side and exhale to the other. So just and in and out of the nose. Nice effervescent breath. Start slow. Maybe you get a little bit further. Maybe even you get a little bit faster. Just depends on how you're feeling today. If you're feeling tired and lethargic, going slow is just so lovely. If you're feeling energetic, going fast feels fun and good too, right? Whatever you'd like here. Couple more. Big breath in and out of the nose. And slowly make your way back to center. Relax your arms down, hands float onto your lap. Let's scoot forward into our chairs just a little bit here. So we have a little bit of space behind us. Good. And then we're going to feet are going to remain right here at about hip distance apart. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the arms. Yeah, just get them nice and loose. Good. Now we're going to bring again our hands into prayer. And we're going to lift our elbows out to either side. Good. And we're going to press into our palms. We're pressing like as if we have a little drop of water between our palms and we don't want it to drip out, right? I used to use a little bug in your hands and I'm like, that's mean. So I'll use a drop of water. Press, 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 keep pressing. Smile on the face, breath is full. And then exhale, just relax the pressure, right? And now we're gonna do a little twist here. So we're gonna take a breath in. On an exhale breath, we're gonna take the left elbow and reach it towards the right knee. And then if you can rest your left elbow onto that right leg, that's an option. If that's too much for you, you can rest that left elbow onto the left knee. We're just coming into this prayer hand. So you decide. Again, when you start to push, then you lose the practice of yoga. But you do want to find that little bit of a challenge. Yeah, so either one here. So wherever you are, you're going to, again, lift that right elbow up and gently press into your palms. You can also look over towards that right elbow or just to the right side of the room and breathe. 2, 1, then relax the hands, press down into your feet, float that elbow up, that left elbow up off the thigh, bring the body back up and turn your body back forward. Good. Relax the elbows. Let's just take a little rest. Interlace your hands. Wiggle the wrists of the hands out. This is good strengthening for our hands today too. Yeah. And now we're going to do the other side. So coming back to Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Float the elbows out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, start to turn. Now taking the right elbow, maybe you start with the right thigh. And if you know you're pretty open, you can maybe move it over to the left thigh. If you're feeling that's too much, what do? You back out a little bit. Yeah, good. Once you found your elbow landing, lift that right elbow up, press your palms gently together, look to the left, and breathe. Just squeezing out, another detoxification for us. Our exhale breath is a detoxifier, right? Our squeezing, our twists are detoxifying, all aiding our liver. Yeah, and this is also awakening that the kidney meridian. Good. And then when you're ready, on an inhale breath, slowly float that elbow up off you're still in your twist. Float that elbow up. Good. And then once your body is up, slowly bring the body and the hands back forward. Good. It's not a nice twist. I like that twist. Shake it out. Good. Okay. So wiggling it out. Let's press down into our feet. Gently lift your shoulders up. Stretch your spine. Exhale. Relax. Good. Little cobra here. So take a nice breath in. Feel your chest as if there's a string on your chest. Chest lift. Lift the chin up slightly. Good. And then as you exhale, drop your head and either just keep your head dropped, maybe you round your shoulders forward, maybe you round your back towards the back of your chair in cat pose. Yeah, good. Then press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up as your hands slide up. See if you can reach your elbows back behind you. Ooh, opening up this whole kidney meridian here. Yes, beautiful. And exhale, slide the hands forward, drop the head. Good. And one more, press down into your feet, slide the hands up, reach the elbows back. This time, maybe even look up. Yeah. Noticing that whole front body, getting it open, nice and open. Exhale, back to your cat pose. Maybe you stretch your spine a little bit more, go a little further. And then slowly press into your feet and just come straight back up with the spine. Good. And wiggle it out. All right. One more little seated pose here, then we'll give you the option to stand. We're going to take your right leg and step it out to the side, right? So your shoulders are forward, chest is forward. So if you're stepping out too far and your chest is at an angle, just bring that leg in a little bit so you can square your chest to the front. We're going to take the right hand across to our left thigh. Relax that left arm down. Good. We're going to come into a little side bend here. Good. So, and getting into this meridian, because now that kidney meridian is starting to go behind the legs here. Good. So pressing down into your feet, float the arm as if your arm is weightless and shoulder relaxes. Float it up to just wherever it's comfortable. try to have that upper arm in line with the ear wherever it is. It can be here, you can be here, wherever it is. Yeah, it can be cactus if that feels better. Good, take a big breath in. As you exhale, just allow the body to drop to the right. Good. Arm can reach straight up. You can bend it if you feel that's comfortable. Again, you can be in cactus pose here. And then let's turn our head and look underneath our left arm. Find your breath. So if you cannot breathe deeply, you back out a little bit. Find that deep breath. That is the most important part of yoga. Yes, is big breath. And next time you breathe in, press into your feet, float your body back up, and exhale, relax the shoulder as you slowly, gracefully float that left arm down. Nice. Hands to thighs, heel toe your legs back to that hip distance apart. Good. Let's do that same thing on the other side. So left leg out. And again, you want that chest forward because we're doing this side bend. Yeah. So situate your legs where they're comfortable. And we're going to take this left hand across to the right thigh. Relax the right arm down, turn the palm out. That opens up the shoulder. Press down into your feet. Slowly float that arm up. Yeah, again, find wherever you're comfortable. Maybe it's different on this side. Yeah, maybe if you had surgery on one side, your arm will be different. But just wherever it's comfortable for the side bend. Here, here, here. Yeah. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let the body just gracefully drop. Holding onto that thigh. Good. Maybe turning your gaze and looking underneath that right arm. Belly's tucked in. Breath is deep, long. Smile on the face, opening up the whole side, spine, and side ribs, right lung. Good. Press down into your feet. As you inhale next, float the body back up. Relax the arm down. Do it slowly. If you drop your arm, your shoulder, won't like that. Yeah, so just slow movements here. Good. Especially when you're in any kind of a twist. Yeah. Heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Nice work, everybody. So stand with awareness. Most of you know what that is. Heels back, lean the body forward, press into your heels to stand up. Feel free to remain in your chairs. If you do that, you'll just move and do whatever it is that you can seated, which is completely fine and an amazing yoga class. All right, so coming to the back of your chair here, you can just push your chair forward, or I'm going to send mine off to the side here so you can see my body a little bit better. Good. And let's just start to move. So we're going to just start to wiggle our feet. So you also might be to the side of your chair if you want to hold on to your chair, because we're going to shake from toe to head. So let's just start with the feet, wiggling them one at a time. And then let's add just the lower legs and the feet. So just from your knee down, if you can try to isolate that, it's a little bit challenging because we're all connected. And then let's add the whole leg and foot. Good. Upper body is staying steady. Good. So you're just wiggling your legs. Good. Now let's add the hips. This is the hard one with keeping the upper body straight and just wiggling the hips and the legs and the feet. All right, now we can incorporate the shoulders. Good. And then the arms and the hands. Good. Head is still steady. And now the head can join. So now we're just wiggling everything. And even blinking your eyes, open and closed. Yeah, so just find your best wiggle. Good. And wiggle it off. Yeah, shake it off. Nice and loose. Good. All right, now let's just stop the head, but keep the rest of the body going. Good. And now let's stop the shoulders and just the arms. And let's stop the arms and the shoulders. Otherwise, that's hard. Good. And then slowly, not the hips, now just the leg wiggle. So isolate the upper body. Sometimes when you stare at a spot, you can concentrate better. Now just the lower legs and the feet. Yeah, again, challenging. And now just wiggling the feet. Good. Thank you for playing our game. And just shake it off, free form. Yeah, go for it. Good. Yeah, just a little playfulness. Smiling, laughing it is the medicine of the soul. You've heard that before. If you haven't, you have now. It's just smiling and laughter and lightness is the medicine of the soul. That's our true nature. It's how we're born. We're born happy and joyful. And then life gets in the way, and now yoga helps us to shake it off. Okay, feet a little bit wider apart, little bounce in your step. And the hardest time to smile is when we're really sad or we're really angry, and that's the best time. Let's rock side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah, opening up this flow, this kidney meridian. So tap your hands onto your kidneys back there as you go side to side. And your adrenals are sitting right above your kidneys. And your adrenals, when you have a lot of stress in your life and they get exhausted, you do not feel very well. So let's just give a little bit of love to those kidneys and adrenals. Good. Inhaling to one side, big exhale to the other side. So big breath in and out. Good. Just two more. Tapping your low back as you go back. It's also a little bit of a twist. And slowly come back, just let the body slowly float back to center. Good. All right, feet can remain where they are, just a comfortable, slightly wide stance, little soft knees. We're gonna stretch the arms out into a T. Good. Lift your fingers up, press into your palms. So this ignites that liver energy, which is also a detoxification. We're gonna come out of this class so clean, it's not even gonna be funny. Press, 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 relax the arms now, keep them in the T. You can take a break if you need to. Yeah, now fingers are spread wide and we're gonna rotate the fingers in, forward, and then back. So just taking them as far forward and down as you can, and then as far back and down as you can. Relax the shoulders. You'll feel that motion coming from the hands all the way up to the shoulders. Yeah. Again, just getting into our hands a little bit, our shoulders. One more. Yeah. Good. Back and relax. Ooh, relax the arms down and just roll out those shoulders. That just always feels so good, doesn't it? Just reminds our body to just let go of the tension because it doesn't help get anything done. As a matter of fact, it keeps you from getting stuff done when we're tense, right? When we relax, our body not only relaxes, but our mind expands. And then there's all the answers. Otherwise, we're looking in a tunnel. Maybe you might need your chair for this, but fingertips on something, or if you know you have okay balance, you can also have your hands onto your hips. But we're just gonna lift our heels up and we're gonna walk side to side on the balls of our feet. And maybe hands on your hips is a little too challenging, maybe just one hand. So just play, again, playful. Walking side to side on the balls of our feet, that's where that kidney meridian comes to an end. Is right along the ball of our feet, out the side of our feet. So let's just give that a nice massage. Good. Come back to center. Relax the heels down. And let's lift our toes up slightly and just walk side to side, lifting one heel and lifting the other heel, massaging the heels of our feet. Yeah. Good. These little feet that have been keeping us up since we've been about 1 year old, right? Long time. So we need to give them some love. Good. All right, and now coming back to center, feet down flat on the floor. And we're just gonna come up and down and do our little heel pumps. So just up and down on our heels. And again, here, if you wanna do one hand on the waist, maybe just drop your arms down, incorporating a little bit of a balance here. Yeah, smile on the face, jumping up and down, upper body nice and loose. If you want to fully jump up and down, feel free. That doesn't work for me. Yeah, good. Good. Getting that blood pumping, that fluid moving in our body, even bone density building, sending a signal to the brain. We need stronger bones. So many things good for this. Good. How are you doing? How are your calves? That kidney meridian runs up the back of your calf. And relax. Nice work, everybody. How's that heart rate? Yeah, a little bit of just jumping a little bit. Yeah, really gets the body moving. It's why it feels so good when we exercise, is we're literally just getting our prana energy and our body fluids moving through our body. Good. All right. Let's take a deep breath in. Lift the shoulders up. Bring that smile to the upper body. Smile on the face. And exhale it out. Good. All right. So we're gonna stretch our back hamstring a little bit here. So we're gonna simply take, I'm gonna just slide this out of the way. You can have your hands on your chair still. We're gonna do pyramid pose. So you're gonna take your right foot and just step it back. So both toes are still forward. Right leg is just a little bit further back. Good. Hands are gonna be on our waist. Good. So if you're feeling like a little wobbly, just widen your stance a little bit, because if you're on a tightrope, that's pretty challenging. Yeah. So comfortable stance just with your right leg back. Now we're gonna hands on hips, lift the heart, look up. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, simply start to slide your hips back. You're gonna start to keep the spine straight, keep the head above the shoulders. Just drop the body forward, your straight spine forward, just as far as is comfortable. Check in with your left knee and just have a soft little bend there so it's not hyperextending back. Take another breath in. As you exhale, check in with your right hip. See if you can drop your right hip and lift your left hip up just slightly, flattening out that sacrum. Just find your place. Few breaths here. Each time you exhale, try to soften the heart a little closer to the floor if that feels okay. Feel that nice gentle stretch on that back hamstring. Again, that's where that kidney meridian is riding down towards the body. Yeah. And then on an inhale breath now, press down into your hips as if you want to press your hips towards the back wall. And then slowly start to bring that nice straight spine back up. Yeah, so that's a nice back body stretch. On an inhale breath, simply step your right foot forward. Relax your arms down. Roll out the shoulders. Yeah, good. Take a breath in and let it go. Release all the stress. Good. Same thing on the other side. Left foot slides back. Find your little pyramid legs. Yeah. If you're standing sideways, our legs look like a pyramid, I guess. That's why they call it this pose. All right. Hands on hips. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Reach the elbows back. Look up. Opening up that whole front meridian, that whole kidney meridian on your front chest. As you exhale, slowly slide your hips back. And again, drop your body about halfway. Good. So find your legs, little soft right knee. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, see if you can drop your left hip and lift your right hip up a little bit. Yeah. Flattening out that low back. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. And wherever you are, each time that you exhale, just see if you can soften whatever you're gripping. And if something's uncomfortable, say, oh, what can I do to make it not uncomfortable? Back out. Good. And now on an inhale breath, press down into your hips. Slowly float that straight spine back up. Start to slowly glide your hips back forward. Good. Coming to a stand. On an inhale breath, take that left foot, step it next to the right. Shake it out. Good. Again, find those wiggles and get rid of all that tension that you might be building. Good. The hardest time to do these simple little things when we're stressed is to remember to do them. right? Because when you're stressed and in the moment, you're so into, your head that you forget. But if you can just remember, wait, I'm getting stressed, step back, wiggle. Yeah, so great. Okay, so coming into a little bit wider stance now. Good. Find your wide stance, find your little duck feet, feet up on an angle here. Good. Hands on our thighs. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to again send your hips back and maybe a little bit of a bend in your knee, or knees. And maybe if that feels okay, you just glide side to side, just opening up our hips, and come back to center, press down into your toes to slowly bring the body back up. Turn your left toes in and your right toes to the side, coming into warrior two pose. Good. Let's take a breath in here, and as you exhale, check in with that right foot, ideally straight out to the side, not on an angle forward. But if that doesn't feel good, find what does. Press into the outside of the right foot, soften the right knee. Stretch the left arm back, stretch the right arm forward. Good. Take a breath in, exhale, relax the shoulders back and down, tuck the hips under, turn your head to the right, find a little spot, drishti gaze. It could be a spot on the wall, it could be your middle fingernail. Just find your breath, big breath. Notice how the body relaxes each time you exhale. 2 more breaths here. Imagine the arms relaxing, fingers relaxing, body relaxing, shoulders. Inhale, breath. Press down into your right foot, straighten your right knee. Good. And then we're going to take a breath in. We're going to look forward. Take a breath in here. And on an exhale breath, you're going to drop your left hand and reach your right arm up, coming into reverse triangle pose. And that upper arm can either be reaching up towards the sky. If you want to, float your hand down onto the back of your head. Just let the fingers rest there. Ooh, yeah. Opening up lots of meridians in this pose. Breathe and smile. The 2. Belly's tucking in to preserve the back. On an inhale breath, float the arm up, that right arm. Exhale, watch as the right arm slowly floats down, as if it's weightless. And then slowly turn your head forward, pivot your right toes in. Let's take a little break and do a little hip wiggle. So heel toe your feet, good. Feet a little bit wider apart, just that little hip distance apart. Let's just get into our hips a little bit. Wiggling out, stretching out any tension that you might have built up there. And reverse other direction. Yeah, just make everything feel delicious and good. Yeah, no strain. Yeah, no strain, no gain. That's not true. No strain, lots of gain. All right, let's coming back to our wide stance here. So we're going to come into our warrior 2 legs. So right toes forward, left toes now out to the side. Check in with that left foot. See if it's directly out to the side. Yeah, or where, again, ever it's comfortable. Press into the outside of that left foot and slowly soften the left knee. Good. You can even sometimes scoot that right heel forward to have the knee right above that heel. Good. Stretch the right arm back. Left arm forward. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, turn your gaze to the left. Find a spot to stare at. Maybe it's that middle fingernail. Find your breath. Next time you exhale, see if you can relax the shoulders back and down. See if you can tuck your hips under slightly. Good. Pressing into the outside of both feet, both little toe side. And breathe. Smile. Just enjoy this pose, such a beautiful pose. Again, addressing many, many meridians, chakras in our body. Yeah, including the kidney. And as you exhale, relax. On an inhale breath, press into your left foot to straighten the left knee. Exhale, relax your right arm down. Good. Lift your left arm up, coming into reverse triangle here. Good. So fingers either up, maybe you bend your elbow and bring your left fingertips to the top of your head or the back of your head. Yeah, belly's tucking in. That is supporting our low back. And breathe. Opening up that whole left rib cage. And then when you're ready, slowly float the hand back up. If it's on your head, slowly float the arm down. Good. And relax. Draw the head forward. Come up onto the heel. Draw that left toes forward. Heel toe, your feet back. Shake it off. Okay. One more little back bend here. Good. So we're gonna take our, coming into camel pose. So again, we wanna open up this whole front body here. So let's just soften our knees and just float our body forward and back. Hips and body, it just should feel nice. Getting rid of any of the tension, softening all the muscles. Any movement we do gets that blood flow going. Yeah, good. And relax, all right. So we're gonna glide our arms back like a little airplane here. Good. And then if you can, bring your palms with your fingers down onto your low back. This is uncomfortable. If your shoulders are fairly stiff, you can interlace your hands here. So just coming into standing camel pose. So it doesn't look like much, but there's a lot going on here. So feet hip distance apart. You're gonna soften your knees. Good. And then on an inhale breath, you're gonna lift your chest as you're gently starting to press into your low back. So maybe your hips move forward just a tinge. Look up towards the ceiling. Elbows reaching back. Find your breath. So just opening up that front body. Yeah, and breathe. And if you are at the point where something is uncomfortable, see if you can back out a little bit. Don't press the hips so far forward. 2, and for 1. Slowly relax the body now. Let the head come forward and just slide your hands. That's where these kidneys are, right? Right above your waist. So just maybe do a little massage there before we slide the hands down. Good. Down to the side and roll it out. Again, nice. Good. That might feel nice now again to come to our side to side. So just relax the body, feet a little bit wider apart, and just side to side here. Maybe this time you lift your heel up as you go to the opposite side. Big breath in, exhale through the mouth. In, exhale through the mouth. And relax, come back forward, step feet back together, good. And let's find our chairs here. And with awareness, we sit back down, right? So you're right in front of your chair here, feet, however comfortable they are apart. Start to send your hips back. Start to feel the weight in your heels, maybe even in your toes. And keep sending those hips back as the body comes forward. And then maybe you touch the front of your chair and see if you can slowly melt your hips down onto your chair. Good, nice. All right, here's great pose for detox and the full meridian. Eagle pose, right? So different options for our legs. If it is comfortable for you to lift your right leg and cross it over, that is an option. If that is not comfortable and you do not have a straight spine, cross at your ankles, completely fine. So find your legs wherever you want to be. If you're pretty wide open, you can even tuck this right foot behind your left ankle, like a little pretzel if you want. That feels good, yeah. All right, and now we're gonna reach our arms forward and bring them out to the side. Good. Lift the chest. Good. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, let's just give yourself a nice hug. So you can bring, I guess, whatever arm's on top, remember which arm is on top. This is your left arm, my left. I'm mirroring you. So your left arm on top if possible. Good. So just find this hug. Squeeze and give yourself a big hug. Feel that nice squeezing of the underarms, which is a lot of lymph nodes that gets fluid stuck in them. Good. And then see if you can relax your arms, lift your elbows up, crawl your hands as far back onto your shoulder blades, your fingers, as you can. Good. If this feels good, that's the full eagle arms and legs here. Now, if you'd like to bring your fingertips up towards the sky, it's a little bit more of a stretch on that upper back. Even bringing that right hand into the left palm is an option too, drawing your arms away from your face. So you're here, or you're here, or you're here. So find your arms, your upper body. Good. Lift the elbows up about even with the chest, wherever you are. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax your arms onto your chest. Start to just drop your head forward. And just relax the body forward. Good. All right. And if you had your fingers up and you're finding this is too much, you can always just grab your shoulders. Yeah. Close your eyes. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze your arms together, squeeze your legs together, squeeze everything. Squeeze your toes. Feel the pelvic floor muscles reach up off your chair. Squeeze your face, your ears, belly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yes. So we're doing a lot of restriction of the flow, which is sometimes really good to restrict the flow for a while. Keep breathing, keep squeezing. Try to squeeze a little bit more. Give it your 100%. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And when you exhale, relax everything. Good. Slowly start to lift your elbows up off your chest. You can open your eyes if you'd like. Yeah. Floating the elbows up. As they continue to float up, just release your hands and just come into this beautiful sacred circle. Yes. Relax the shoulders here. Allow your arms to just float through space down to the earth. Yeah. Ha. And uncross. Good. So many times it's really nice to have a restriction of flow, and then when you release, you get this big dump of fluid just flowing through stuff. Also ridding a lot of built up fluid in the body. Let's do that on the other side. So again, if it's comfortable for you to cross your leg, your right leg over your left, might be different here, maybe not. Good. Or at your ankles, whatever's comfortable for you with a tall spine. Yeah. So you don't want to have to struggle to do this. Again, you can tuck that foot behind the ankle if that's where you are today. Yeah, good. All right, and then again, now we're just going to float the arms out to either side. Relax those shoulders. Good. Palms forward. And now we're going to hug with the opposite arm on top. So now it might be your right arm on top. Yeah, the left was on top before. And if you don't remember, it just doesn't really matter. So it's just a little brain work there. Scoot your fingers all the way to the back of your shoulder blades. Lift your elbows up off your chest. You can come into up eagle arms if you want to do that, or fingers into the palm if that's something you want. If your arms are up, draw them away from your face. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, no matter where you are, here or here, just relax the head forward and let the arms, the upper arms, just rest onto your chest. Sleeping eagle. Good. And now here comes our squeeze again. So take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, your toes. Yeah, whatever you can squeeze, do that. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Squeeze a little bit more. Give it your 100%. And then as you exhale, relax. Relax the whole body. Good. And then slowly press down into your feet and slowly lift the body back up. Yeah, lift the arms up and then unfold here, just like you did on the other side. Just like we're about to pretty soon see all the flowers starting to pop up out of the earth. Good. And then uncross. Nice. All right, let's set ourselves up for Shavasana. So if you're going to remain seated, scoot your hips all the way to the very back of your chair. If you feel like you want to lay down in Shavasana, feel free. Really nice work. Now's when all that the work we did goes to a deeper cellular level when we relax, right? So palms up on the lap. Let's float our eyes closed. Let's take a nice big breath in. And let it go. One more nice big breath in. And let it go. Feel the body start to relax fully. Now make any final last minute adjustments to get yourself nice and comfortable, right? Nice and relaxed. And again, one more time, we're going to take a nice breath in, feel your belly rise, your chest lift, pause the breath at the top, and relax. Chest and belly. Breathe in, belly rise, chest rise. Pause. Breathe out. Chest relax, belly relax. Relax now the whole body. This next few minutes, relax the whole body from head to toe. Feel the back of the neck relax, and the shoulders, your chest. Feel your hips heavy in your chair. Relax your thighs, your lower legs, your toes, arms, hands. Whole body's relaxed. Bring your awareness to your environment. Sounds around you. Just simply notice them and let them be. Be in harmony with your environment. Notice any thoughts in the mind. And also just let them be. Be in harmony with your thoughts, your mind. And picture your mind, those thoughts expanding out into the entire space of the room. Outside, up into the sky. Being in harmony with our mind. Gentle little smile on the face. Relax the whole body now. Just another 30 seconds. Just be here. You are peace. you are joy. Awareness to how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you like. Should you choose to come back into the space and time, gently take a little bit deeper breath in and let it out. Begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, sway your body side to side, bringing gentle movement. If you're laying down, go ahead and roll over onto one side. We'll eventually come back to stillness, back to center. And float your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax your forehead to your fingertips. Closing practice today with this thought. Re-examine all that you have been told. Dismiss that which insults your soul. Walt Whitman. When you're feeling ready, complete at your own pace, gently begin to slip the eyes open. Flutter the eyes, letting the light in slowly. Good. And then gently pressing into your feet, bringing your head up. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today. Always lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Namaste.